So let's continue with tutorial 5.1.1. In this tutorial, we are going to discuss about the risks of shadow AI. First, we'll understand what shadow AI is all about, and then what are the risks. So when we say shadow AI is the unauthorized use of any AI tool or application by your employees, by the organization's employee or the end users without the formal approval or oversight of the IT department. So say for example, you are working in IBM, in Infosys, in different organizations, in consulting or in product companies, and within those companies you have the access to ChatGPT, Microsoft Copilot. You created an account and you started using the AI with your personal account, with no sight of the IT department, no approval from the IT department. You are using the AI and you are prompting the test case generation. If we talk about the testing scenarios, so test case generation based on your user stories that are internal within your organization, right? So you are building some product and you are actually prompting generate the test cases for this user story, and as a software tester you are pasting that user story in the prompt. That is the shadow AI. You are not using the authorized artificial intelligence or generative AI, and it's a big risk within the organization. My recommendation, never do that, because you might be unknowingly you will be sharing some confidential information from the organization in the public, because these tools are available publicly, and whatever prompt you do, that is used as further training the model. Okay, so that is a big risk of generative AI. Now, the risk of shadow AI, it creates significant vulnerabilities in software testing lifecycle. For example, information security weaknesses. Personal grade AI tool often lack the enterprise grade encryption and data isolation. So that's one of the weakness. The data privacy trap. When you input proprietary source code or the personal identifiable information PIIs into public LLMs, that data may be used for further model training, leading to potential data breaches. Lack of oversight. Now, if your IT department doesn't have the sight of what is being used by the employees, anyone would be using their own preferred AI tool or generative AI tool, which is very risky and dangerous for the organization, and the IT department won't be able to track any of these details or what AI is being used by the employees. Now, the next thing is compliance and intellectual property risks. So using unapproved generative AI tools bypasses the legal guardrails essential for professional software testing. So compliance and regulatory issues might be there. Using unauthorized AI can lead to non-compliance with industry standards. For example, the AI or the AI that is available publicly might not be compliant with the region, with the GDPR or the EU AI Act, resulting in severe legal penalties. For example, you are in the European Union region and you are using the AI that is available publicly, and that is not compliant with the EU Act. That is a major legal issue, and your organization might end up in legal penalties. Vague intellectual property. Many AI tools have the unclear licensing agreement. Processing copyrighted data or generating scripts through unvetted model can expose organizations to IP disputes and ownership challenges. Then audit failures. Regulators require transparency. Shadow AI offers no audit trail, making it impossible to justify AI-driven testing decisions during a formal review process. So these are some of the compliance and intellectual property risks when using shadow AI. What are the roadmap for the safe Gen AI integration? The most effective way to prevent shadow AI is to not ban, but a structured integration strategy. So generative AI is very popular tool and is highly embedded into IT industry and any other industry. It's kind of gaining popularity, and mostly you will see wherever there is a possibility, Gen AI will be there and people are using it. So you can't go ahead and prevent people from using Gen AI. The best approach as an organization is to have the integration strategy in place, standardized integration, establishing a formal roadmap for deploying Gen AI across test processes to ensure all tools meet security benchmarks. So rather than asking people to stop using it, you embrace and you have the formalized, standardized tools that people go ahead and use. Approved infrastructure, which sanctioned enterprise grade LLM platforms or in-house custom tools are approved. People should use that. Policy and education, clearly defining what data is safe for the AI interaction, and train the testing team on legal and security risks of using personal accounts. That is another. So educating people within the organization, making them to go through the security risks and the courses around policy and education of using shadow AI, so they understand why not to use shadow AI. Then proactive monitoring of the standardized tool that are available within the organization is important. So implementing the LLM operations to provide visibility into the AI usage, ensuring that the Gen AI remains a controlled asset rather than a hidden liability. So monitoring is another important aspect for safe Gen AI integration. So that's about the shadow AI, why shadow AI has many risks, and what is the roadmap for safe Gen AI integration within the organizations. Thank you. I'll see you in the next tutorial.